Fairy tales are such bullshit. Some of the first words you hear from this underrated goat. Hi, my name's Break It Down Dizzy, and I'm finna take 6 to 8 minutes out of my time to tell you guys about Burn the Witch. It has dragons, magic, fights, and an amazing plot. But it only has 3 episodes. So why bother, right? Well, sit back, turn your brains off, and let me tell you. Again, my name is Break It Down Dizzy, and let's break it down. Burn the Witch is based in a world with dragons, witches, and other fairy tale creatures. And I know what you're saying to yourself. Why the hell am I watching this guy review an anime about fairy tales? Well, between you and me, this show is kind of badass. Created by Tite Kubo, God please let me pronounce that right, aka the guy who wrote Bleach. Not the one you rub on your floor when it's dirty. Bleach, like Big 3 Bleach. This guy is like royalty in the anime community. He released this short goat back in 2020 as a one-shot, which to my knowledge is a thing in the anime community where you got one shot that's like, let's see if it takes off. And boy did it. But let's not talk about the history right now, because you guys want to know, why should you watch this anime if it only has 3 episodes? Well, in my opinion, this show literally does in 3 episodes what most shows try to do in 3 seasons. To start it off, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the 2 main characters. You first meet Nini, who's getting followed by a mob of photographers and recorders who are trying to get a video of her for some reason that we do not know. And she apparently just vanishes before their eyes. Then you meet Noelle, who comes in on a flying dragon chasing a magical deer. And for some reason she doesn't want the antlers to bloom. This anime is getting weird already, isn't it? They get attacked by a dragon-like creature that Nini helps to kill. Now to start off, I'm gonna talk about Nini. She's like your usual blonde-head mean girl, right? She's a celebrity, as you learn in the show. She kind of reminds me of Penny from Penny and Stocking, but she's not a whore. And then you have Noelle, who seems at first sight, she's a quiet, typical black-haired girl. Like she's an introvert and things like that. But there is something I'm going to say about Mr. Kubo that you cannot say about a lot of anime writers. He actually knows how to write women. Dizzy, what do you mean by that? I mean, if you read or watch a lot of anime, you realize something by the first week. A lot of the women characters aren't really funny, and aren't they useful? And that's because a lot of old Japanese men don't know how to write for a teenage girl. And from Mr. Kubo's other shows, we know he knows how to write for women. Like in Bleach, we got Yoruichi, Rukia. These are 2 women that are very useful and very powerful, which I love to see. And then you look at Burn the Witch, and it literally puts the spotlight on these 2 kind of women that are 2 powerful, smart, useful women that don't need fan service. Even though Noelle has good assets. The setting is also one of the more interesting parts of this story. You're put in front London and reverse London. Reverse London is where all the magical things happen, like you have dragons and things like that. In reverse London, that's where the dragons attack. And in front London, people think that those are accidents that happen, but in reality, they're dragon attacks that people think are accidents. Speaking of the dragons, some of the dragons have pretty cool designs. Like if you look back at it, you'll see some dragons that look like, I'm not gonna say the name of the show, or movie, but let's just say DreamWorks got a similar dragon. But by far the most interesting thing about this show is the goal that is set by the end of the show. By the end of the show, you learn that they have to defeat the 7 merchants. I believe that's how you pronounce it. They're the 7 dragons based on fairy tales, and the first one you meet is Cinderella, and the fight is so amazing looking. You have explosions, amazing looking wings, everything. And you also meet this mysterious group called the Top of the Horn. They want to kill this guy. Why do they want to kill this guy? Because he attracts dragons. Why? Nobody knows. And that's the mysterious fun about it. And then they send this guy with fingerless gloves on, or he goes by himself, and he tries to capture this man. Like I said, the show is only 3 episodes long. I'm not going to break down everything because there's no point. You can watch it in a day. So all I'm going to say is, if you're a Bleach fan, you should definitely watch this show because it has like little Easter eggs to Bleach in it. At the end, I don't really want to say it. I want you guys to see it for yourself. Go check it out. It's 3 episodes long. So again, If you enjoy fairy tales, the old Disney versions or whatever, and you like things like Harry Potter, if you like Bleach, this is 100% a watch for you. It's only 3 episodes long. You can watch it in a day, in an hour really, and it's a pretty fun watch, and you won't regret it. Break it down, Dizzy, out. Oh yeah, and also before I forget, thank you guys for subscribing. You guys did an amazing job with it. I don't know how I dropped my first video and I went about 14 subscribers. Got 130 views, but I absolutely love it, and thank you guys. And please comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. Break it down, Dizzy, out.